Dave's Dimension, your home for tech, toys, and talk.
Hey guys, Dave from Dave's Dimension back again. Well, this is a different kind of video here. It's the end of 2022. 2022 has been, it's been kind of a crazy year. For the channel, a lot of growth. We had a lot of amazing times and goals this year. We raised about $1,300 for Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute. Thanks to many fellow creators in the toy community, Cold Bane Games, Sleeping Collectibles, The Nathan Bowden Show, JJ, also known as John Joker, Super Awesome Geek Show, Salacious Rum. You guys, there's too many numerous people, and thanks to Duffman's diorama this past December, he made a diorama that we raffled off along with a bunch of other prizes. We raised over $600 for Toys for Tots. You guys have been tremendous. I want to thank everyone all of you guys. You guys, even those people who've only seen one or two videos, and please excuse the mess, shipping things out, moving things around, selling some proton packs, but that's another story for another video in time. I wanted to do an end of the year video, and I think it's necessary. It's necessary for many reasons. One, let's face it, 2022, each year, we have a lot of ups and downs, a lot of positives and negatives, and doing YouTube can be stressful. It can be frustrating at times, and that's par for the course, guys. Just like with life is never easy. Nothing worth doing is ever easy, guys, okay? So that's what this video is kind of about. We deal with stress from work, from family. The channel has been growing, and I can't thank you guys enough. Don't worry, the channel's not going away. We may be looking at restructuring, maybe trying to do more lives, maybe trying to restructure some of the videos to change the content slightly. And one of the reasons is the culture itself. If you look at YouTube itself has so many different topics and genres out there. Let's be honest, okay? We have so many people. There's tons of gamers jumping from Twitch over to YouTube, and then vice versa. So, you can throw a stone 5 feet and hit about 200 game streamers. Let's be honest. It seems like the algorithm of YouTube. That's the thing that always drives us nuts, guys, is this algorithm of YouTube. And we get so many different content creators out there that they tell you, oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. If I went by all the YouTube experts out there, my channel should be a complete and utter failure. It really should. Because why? Because I do so many different things. Some of the best, or supposedly the best YouTubers will tell you to find one focus and make that the focus of your channel. If you want to do videos on other types of content, then you're rolling out other channels. Some of us have difficulty maintaining one channel, let alone 3 or 4 or even 5 channels. When it's just you yourself, just one person, should you be punished just because you have so many different interests? You guys know that I brand the channel as Dave's Dimension, your home for tech, toys, and talk, because I'm a tech person. I love it. I love technology. And that's how this channel became to be. It was partially to do with my Ghostbuster props that I started to mod because I started out with a Spirit Proton Pack. My Samsung monitor, which I still have to this very day. This is my central monitor. I've had that for a couple years, and that was one of my first videos, was unboxing that monitor. I'm always going to be a tech person. You guys know I get a new piece of technology, I have to do a video on it. My Elgato webcam, my face cam, I love that. But since the channel, I've probably had 6 or 7 different webcams over that just under 3 years' time. It'll be 3 years in March. This channel, I love collectibles because you know why I love collectibles? It's nostalgia. One of my favorite movies of all time, next to Ghostbusters, of course, is Back to the Future. Because it reminds me of my childhood, for one. It reminds me of the endless possibilities that a person could be a zero and become a hero, okay? That's one of the reasons why I love Back to the Future. But also, as a kid, I didn't have much. A lot of us didn't have much. Or there's that toy that reminds us of a more awesome time in our lives. So, as adults, we're going and we're grabbing those, that nostalgia or something that was like, wait a minute, I had this toy as a kid, but wait, this is like a 20 times better version of it. We don't sit around and play with it. We have them in our displays. But you know what? I walk into this room, aside from the mess, I walk into this room and I have an awesome time looking at everything. Optimus Prime right behind me, The Flash, Spider-Man. I have a whole section of Spider-Man right up there. And look at the license plates. The Ecto-1 going all the way across to Ecto-88, Rocket 88, which is from Buckaroo Banzai, Eagle 5, which is from Spaceballs. And I have tons of art up here. I mean, it's about feeling good, okay? And when you just don't feel good anymore, you question, well, should you be doing this? Now, I'm not questioning should I be doing this. When I launched this channel, I never imagined, and you guys probably have heard me say this 1,000 times, I never imagined that we would get to 100 to 200. Here we are, we're sitting at 876 subscribers, 876 friends of the dimension, 876 of you mad people who are on this ride with me, and I can't thank you guys enough for it. But looking forward, it's like, well, okay, if we've gone this far, how much further can we get? Obviously, I have to clean up the mess behind me. Please, again, excuse it. But it makes you wonder, like, hey, if I got this far, how much further can we take it? Okay? Now, I am not trying to make this my career. No, this is a hobby. This is hanging out with my friends after work. That's what this is. Hanging out in live streams like Colbane Games. Hanging out with, Papa Gord. Sleeping Collectibles. The Nathan Bowden Show. They're probably some of the best people around. I'm not just saying that because they're YouTubers. There's so many YouTubers I can name. Super Awesome Geek Show, Dude's Nerdery, The Legacy of Nerd, T3 Collects, EC, Dre. There's so many of you guys out there. You help a guy like me out. Mental health can be a very serious thing. It doesn't mean you're suffering from a condition. It means you're suffering from life, from being human. And you guys inspire me. You make me think that, hey, maybe I can really take this to another level. Like this past year, this past fall, we started the Leapcast with the new, with their reboot or continuation of Quantum Leap. The Wolfpack Toy Reviews and Super Awesome Geek Show and I were hosting reaction videos, reaction streams the very next day, and we're going to be doing it again. But YouTube's algorithm kind of seems to punish. I kind of want to say it punishes the toy community to an extent, and I'm sure many other communities as well within the YouTube universe. But it makes you wonder, like, okay, if I'm only getting X number of views when this person is getting 10 times that, what am I doing wrong? And that's the thing. We keep changing our techniques, or we keep changing our videos, hoping to find that magical algorithm, that magical, like, what tags do I have to put in my video? And is my intro too long? Because I will look at some tech channels, and I'm not going to name those channels, but there are some where they just have like an audio thing that plays, and that's their intro. And they say that the reason they do that is because 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 30 seconds, even 15 seconds is too long. People don't want to see an intro. They just want to get to the meat and potatoes of that content, of that video. And maybe that's the case. But also, I think a lot of it comes down to what we're choosing to do. Within the past 6 months, my biggest video, not stream, but biggest video, was the Ghostbusters Spengler Proton Pack from HasLab. It was recently leaked that it was shipping out through Zavi. And here in the States, we're not getting it, at least until sometime maybe early to mid-January, or maybe the end of January. So this is something that's already been leaked out to over in the UK. Their customers are already getting them. I couldn't get my hands on it, But there was a Ghostbusters franchise, Ghostbusters Dublin. Guys are amazing. The Dublin Ghostbusters. And I reached out to them. I said, hey, congratulations on getting the pack. You've been posting some amazing videos. With your permission, I want to make a kind of a reaction video with your pictures. And of course, I'm going to give you full credit for that as a source. And they said, sure, run with it. And it's been one of my biggest videos. I have over 2,300 views on it. That blows me away. It makes me feel awesome inside. Even though I couldn't get the content in the hand, and when I do get my Spangler pack, I will be doing a full unbox. But that's the thing. It's all about timing. And with the toy community, and with shippings, the East Coast might get something 6 months after the West Coast does. Content can be really stressing. So it almost seems like my average video, even if it's a 5 or if it's a 20-minute video, I may get maybe 30 views off of that, basically. Okay? Out of 876 subscribers. I get that there's so many different videos and content being put out every day. It's kind of hard to watch all the videos that everyone you subscribe to puts out, and vice versa. So it makes me wonder, should I step back from doing regular videos? Maybe I'll still do a video once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, but it's making me wonder, should I focus on live streams? Because a lot of my live streams, I'm ranging between maybe 60 to 80, in some cases 100 or more, people who tune in throughout the course of that stream. So it seems like we get a little bit more traction, as it were, by doing live streams. But that's not to say that we shouldn't do the occasional videos and reviews. What I might do is, I have tons of figures to unbox. Maybe I will start doing these unboxes on stream. A friend of the channel, Left Coast Graphics, amazing content creator, Rick Left Coast. He's one of the greatest guys you can find. He shoots you straight, tells you like it is. He has a stream that he does just about every weekend called Let Him Breathe, where he does live unboxings. That might be the way to go. It just seems that as a toy YouTuber, because that's pretty much what the channel is, the bulk of it is collecting. I mean, this is my background. It seems like where the most action, where the most traction, where the most gain is happening is with live streaming. And I think that going into 2023, Dave's Dimension might be gearing more towards live streams. There's been a few times when I've done 2 or 3 live streams a week. And for some of the fundraiser streams, we've been doing maybe between 4 to 8 hours. A stream for the Cure, which was for Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute. We ran 8 hours for that. 8 hours. I did not feel run down. We had a great, consistent time. We had tons of guests coming through. That's going to be coming back again this year. In fact, I'm going to be looking for partners with that. Beginning January and February, I'm going to start reaching out to various YouTubers. And anyone who's watching this, if you want to participate in the fundraiser for Roswell Park, please, you can always hit me up in my socials below, Daves_Dimension at Instagram, or you can email me at davesdimension78@gmail.com. But I think 2023, we're going to try and gear towards more live streams. And you know what? I could take those live streams and I could even edit those up into small videos. That's a possibility. With the new computer or it's not brand new computer, but new to us, the computer we're using right now has the ability for storage. So I may be able to record many of the live streams and then edit them to put out as additional videos later on. So there's a lot of different things we're trying to focus on. Also gaming. I'm going to try and do some more game streams. I haven't been really consistent because, well, I work Monday through Friday, guys. I work Monday through Friday. I get home about maybe 6:30. By the time we have dinner, it's, life, just sometimes you're feeling run down. Sometimes you just don't have the energy from your day job, your day job and your family. So it's not going to be something where I'll be streaming every day, but maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. We'll see what happens. But another problem is, personally, I hate streaming when I know my friends are streaming. And the problem is, when you have several hundred friends in the toy community, and someone's doing a live stream talking about this, or maybe they're doing gaming streams, you don't want to run into them because you feel like you're taking away from them. But also, if you ask them, they say, dude, go right ahead. Because let's face it, you are not going to be able to find a time slot when no one else is running. Someone's either going to have a video premiering or they're going to have a stream going on at some point. It's going to happen, guys. But people can always go back and check out that person's stream later on. And that's another thing, guys. All these experts in YouTube are saying, oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. Oh, your background should be nice. You should have a flat background, and you should have this kind of lighting and this kind of lighting. Guys, a lot of us don't have those necessities. Like, a lot of times in my spare time, I watch a lot of tech YouTubers or these so-called YouTube experts, and I try to see if I can glean some kind of inspiration from them to help improve the quality of this channel. I do. But the problem is with that, these are guys who, they're doing a budget video for, if you want a mirrorless camera or a DSLR camera, you know, your budget choices are going to be, they start at about $700 or $800. That's not budget. Some of us, for budget, is like, okay, I have a Yeti microphone. I got this for about $50, $60 on eBay. That's budget to me, okay? My headphones. Logitech, I got these on sale on Amazon, but I was able to do a little breakup. So I only paid like $20 for like 4 months. So it broke up. That's budget. Budget is what is within your means, okay? Budget doesn't mean, hey, I can spend, $200 or $300 on the Elgato capture card for game streaming. That's not necessarily budget. For some people, that's not going to be budget. Sometimes budget is using a $20 piece of equipment. I have a $20 capture card. It's just a little, looks like a USB dongle that plugs into the HDMI port. I have that connected to my Xbox. That's how it feeds into the computer here. Okay? It heats up a lot of times, and I've already gone through 2 of those already in probably 5 months. They're not meant to last, but it's budget. It works. Okay? My Elgato webcam, the face cam that I'm using right now, originally like a $200 item. Amazon had an amazing sale for $120. I jumped on it, guys. That's budget to me. But you get a lot of these supposed experts who say, oh, well, you need to have if you have too much going on in your background, that deters from you. Honestly, I've had a lot of people in the toy community say that they like seeing my Marvel Legends. They like seeing my hot toy behind me. They like seeing my Back to the Future right here. Because, one, this is what an average person's room is going to look like. Yeah, it might, yes, it should be much cleaner, mind you. And like I said, that's going to be taken care of. But that's the thing. If you are a tech person, a lot of tech people, if you are the person you're watching the video of, if you're looking at them, you want to see what their stuff is in the background. If I'm watching a tech YouTuber, I want to see shelves of computer parts. I want to see a workbench in the background. Now, am I going to sit and watch someone who is in, like, they look like there's some well-off person's, dining room, or like some kind of plush little private office? I'm not going to be able to really take that person with a grain of salt. I could be looking at this video and saying, hey, this person's probably reading off some kind of teleprompter or some kind of a script, and do they really know what they're talking about? Okay? I will mention one channel that I love, as far as tech videos, Jay's 2 Cents. Because every video he does, it's in his workspace. You see workbenches, you see tables, you see computers everywhere, you see computer parts. It's an actual work environment. So you can take that and you can trust that. So you can take that to the bank, guys. Now, if you are watching someone who's doing a toy review, okay, either you're going to be looking at an overhead view of their desk while they're, unboxing the figure or showing you the figure in hand, or you're going to see a room that might be cluttered, might have different kinds of collections. Maybe they have DTOS, maybe they don't. Maybe they just have, Target bookshelves. Okay, that just happens to be what I can use because I don't have an IKEA, so no DTOFs in my area. So, that's the thing. I think YouTube itself is too cluttered. Everyone's trying to give you their opinions, but I think it matters what is your opinion. What works for you, okay? And that's the thing. As YouTubers, you're not going to find your perfect balance within 1 year. There are some people out there who they start off with a perfect balance, and God bless them. But some of those people actually have experience with TV production or filming production. They already kind of know about lighting, or having things in a certain distance opposed to others. Okay. Would I love to be able to stand up and have my Would I love to be able to stand up and kind of talk, do some standing talking points? I would love to. I don't have a ton of room in here. That's the thing. Um, if I had a special room that I could set up as a studio, yes, I can definitely take the look and the aesthetic to the next level. But if you guys have followed my channel before, you know that that's not the case. Me and my wife we live in an apartment. This room is half storage, half my collection room. We make do with what we have, guys. That's what life is all about. So I think within the next year, I think 2023, we're going to be kind of reevaluating things. The channel's not going away. Dave's Dimension is not going away, okay? Dave's Dimension will always be the channel where chaos and insanity reign supreme, and is always going to be your home for tech, toys, and talk. But I think we might be focusing more on the talk, more on the live streams. Like I said, I got tons of stuff that I need to unbox. And you guys know, when I record my videos, I don't unbox the thing ahead of time and show you guys, or do redo edits. I don't do that. Okay? When I do my videos, I give you guys my honest opinion. If I'm psyched, you'll see it in my face. If I'm not, you won't. Okay? There's a lot we have to focus on, and I'm going to try and do everything I possibly can. And whenever I try to do an improvement to the channel, I try to share it with you guys too. You guys know this. Just like recently, past 2 months, I've been uploading my videos, but I've been changing my resolution, so the resolution is what equals to a 4K resolution, even though I don't have 4K quality. But by the time I upload it to YouTube, guess what? If you look at videos from like 5 or 6 months ago, they're a little bit more blurry, more fuzzy. But if you look at videos from like maybe the past month or two, you'll see that my picture quality is much better, because YouTube uses two different kinds of compressions. Okay? There's the compression that they use for the bigger channels, the people who have 10 or 20,000. And then there's the compression rate that they use for people who might be under 5,000 subscribers and below. So there's different. Obviously, they give priority for the bigger channels because, well, maybe they're making more money for YouTube. I don't know. You would think it'd be all at the same level, which I think it really should be. There shouldn't be any kind of priority, or this person gets better compression uprate than this one. I mean, that really doesn't seem fair. But I get that YouTube as a business, they're going to give priority to those people who are bringing more ads, bringing more revenue into it. That just makes sense. So guys, that is these are my crazy thoughts. Yeah, another thing is they always say that you should have a script. You should have certain talking points. This is Dave's Dimension, guys. The channel where chaos and insanity reign supreme. I have a core idea. Hey, I'm going to unbox this. And let's take a look at this. And I give you my initial thoughts right then and there. I am not a script person. I am not someone who's going to plan every single aspect of my video out. Okay? I'll record things. Maybe I don't include every little bit. Maybe, like I used to sit here and make you guys watch me open up a box. I will cut the camera. I will open up the box, and then we'll resume right then and there. Who wants to listen to all that plastic? And, maybe it takes a minute or two for you to open up a box to get the figure out of its packaging. That's an extra 2 minutes of video time that people are just sitting there waiting, like, come on, just get to it. So there's little things like that, guys. There are little things like that. This past year I was using Filmora Wondershare for my intros, but now coming to a realization that maybe we need to reduce our intro times, at least for this channel. So maybe some of that is not going to be used as much. I'm still going to use them for the live streams. The live streams are still going to have a full cinematic intro like I've been trying to do, so that's not going away. But for the regular video drops, I think we're going to reduce it to something a bit more simplistic, but still a little bit Dave's Dimension flair and love right there, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on, guys. I know this is kind of a long video. We're at about 24 minutes right now. So I just want to kind of give you guys kind of like a really, like, kind of not really an update, but just kind of like where my head is at. Kind of a channel update, end of year. Again, I want to thank everyone who has helped out the channel. Gary's Grails, Mr. B's Customs. Literally, guys, I could spend an entire hour saying all the names of everyone who's helped out the channel. Uh, Jen and Aaron from Colbane Games. I mean, Berserker Bloodline, Freya. You guys are friends I just recently made. You guys are amazing. Everyone who's been a part of the channel. Blue Sasquatch, Rebels, Reptiles, and Games. I mean, literally, I could spend hours just saying the names of all the people who've come into my life through this YouTube adventure, and who are continuing to be a part of it. Tasman Taylor, aka Darth Taz. There's so many people. You guys have been amazing. And 2022, we made it through 2022. 2023, who knows what it has in store. There's going to be a lot of it. But guys, we're still going to be continuing the fundraisers. Like I said, Ride for Roswell. The Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute fundraiser, Stream for the Cure, is still going to happen. As it happened last year in May, and I think we're going to probably aim for either April or May again this year. I will be doing the 30-mile ride again this year. Whether my body takes it or not. We will see what happens. The bike, who knows? The bike may still be around, it may not. We're going to look at a few things. But that fundraiser is still going to happen again this year. We're still going to do Toys for Tots. Those that know me know I'm a part of a local charity cosplay group. I'm a Ghostbuster. That's still going to continue. And hopefully I'm going to bring you guys on a few more adventures with that. Looking forward to this June. Going back to the firehouse in New York City. Looking forward to that. As long as everything lines up and I can still do that, we're going to be able... I'm going to try and take you guys along with me so we can maybe do some vlogs. There's a lot of other stuff going on here in Buffalo, New York. Nickel City Con is coming back. It's going to be my first time going into Nickel City Con, and I'm hoping to bring you guys along on that adventure as well. And guys, just, you know what I'm going to say. I say it every time, but I mean it. You guys be safe out there. If you ever have any questions, any concerns, I'm no expert, but if you want to reach out to me, I will give you my honest opinions and thoughts on anything and everything, guys. Whether it's YouTube, life in general. If something is bringing you down, guys, I'm always here. There's so many other people that are always here. You don't have to post publicly. If you want to private message me on Instagram or Twitter, or email me at davesdimension78@gmail.com. Whether you need to talk, there's always an ear open for you guys. This past year, we lost a lot of amazing people. We lost some celebrities, Jason David Frank, Tommy the Green Ranger. We lost a lot of people this year from mental health and also just from chaos in general. But guys, if you have some craziness going on in your life, reach out to the guy where chaos and insanity reigns supreme, okay? I'm always here for you guys. And if anyone out there maybe wants to collab on a video or a live stream, any kind of projects whatsoever, let me know. And guys, you know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. Keep on busting. And I'm always going to catch you on the flip side. Take care.